One of the hottest trends in the kitchen category these days is air frying, where you're frying with superheated air and you're using very little fats or oils. Sometimes you don't use them at all. We thought we'd use the air fryer today to make a delicious dessert that you'll be able to make in record time, and it will really be delicious. These are banana spring rolls with a chocolate peanut butter dipping sauce. I know, bananas, chocolate, and peanut butter were just made to go together, and Elvis isn't even here. Now, what we're going to do first is combine two different types of sugar in a mixing bowl. Some light brown sugar, and then we're going to pop in some white granulated sugar. Now, this is what we're going to dip the bananas in once we get them cut to the right size. So I'll just whisk this together very quickly. You also want to break up the lumps in the brown sugar. Now, that's all ready to go, so we'll pop that down. Now what we're going to do is just take your regular banana. Now, I wouldn't go with anyone that's too ripe or too firm. You can probably just kind of find the Goldilocks banana, the one right in the middle. And then what we're going to do is just cut off the end. Actually, I'll cut off both ends. And then what we're looking to do here is just a 3-inch slice. Just about that large. And then one more time. You'll get about 3 pieces per average size banana. Then what we're going to do is peel these. Now, I'm just going to roll these around in the cinnamon sugar because this helps to sweeten the banana and give it a little extra flavor on the inside of the wrapper. Because remember, when these are all crispy in those egg roll wrappers, when they come out of the air fryer, we're going to dunk them in peanut butter chocolate sauce. I'm sorry, I get a little excited about the peanut butter and chocolate. It's just how I do. Now, anybody want to guess where you find egg roll wrappers in the supermarket? Raise your hands. Raise your hands. Anybody? Anybody? The produce section. They're in the refrigerator section of the produce section. You'll find egg roll wrappers there as well as wonton wrappers. Now, what you want to do is take your egg roll square and turn it to where it looks like a diamond on your cutting board. Now take a little dish of water and just dab your finger inside. What we're going to do is run the water along the edge of the egg roll wrapper. What this does is it reacts with the starch and the flour on the egg roll wrapper, and this is going to serve as a little bit of glue to hold this together. I'm going to take one of the banana pieces and put it right here at the top of the diamond closest to you. Take that edge, bring it up over, and just roll it until it covers the banana. Now you're going to take this corner, this point, bring it in, this point, bring it in, and now we're just going to roll tightly and keep these seam side down. Perfect. And they're that easy. So now it's time to get these spring rolls into the air fryer, and this is the easy part. You're just going to open up your air fryer. There's a basket inside. We're going to place these right inside. Now this recipe will do 4 servings at a pop. You can obviously make more than that because these only take about 6 minutes to cook in the air fryer. Now right before we put this into the air fryer, I am going to give it a little spritz. We've got these Evo sprayers that are fantastic because they basically atomize a little olive oil or canola oil or vegetable oil, whatever you have, and just give it a little spritz. Now, every pull of this trigger is only a 1/4 teaspoon, so I only have a 1/2 teaspoon of oil in there. That's just going to help the wonton wrapper crisp up as it fries in the air fryer. Now, we're going to pop this back into the machine, and these are super, super easy to set. Now, we'll turn on the power. I'm going to come down to 350 degrees, and then come down to 6 minutes. And then press go. So let's get started on that chocolate peanut butter dipping sauce. Now we've already preheated a little saucepan, and in goes our store-bought supermarket shortcut chocolate peanut butter sauce. Now that's going to go into our saucepan. And to that, to richen this up, a tablespoon of salted butter and a little chocolate syrup, just in case there wasn't enough chocolate. Now, keep an eye on this because that butter can burn pretty quickly. Brown butter is lovely, burn butter is bad. So this is gonna be perfect. Easy and quick, right on top of the stove. When you start to stir this, the butter starts to melt immediately. That chocolate peanut butter sauce starts to really melt down nicely with the chocolate syrup. And you've got a beautiful little dip. Oh, they're perfect. Nice and crispy. So here come the spring rolls. Nice and crispy on the edges. I don't mind that they're not golden brown all the way top to bottom because you don't want this so crispy that it shatters when you bite into it. You want it to have a little bit of give. So now our sauce is nice and melted. Let's get this into the cup and do a little taste test. Chocolate peanut butter sauce. Yum. All right, perfect. And these have cooled off nicely. Oh, but you know what? I can't dip, even though I'm very excited about dipping, because I need to powder sugar these. Come on now. Here we go. Little powdered sugar on top. Or if you can't wait, like I couldn't just go ahead and dip right in, right? Get a little dip and go in for a little bite. It's every bit as good as it looks. If you're looking for more of these great half-homemade recipes, stay tuned right here to YouTube because we're always posting new videos and you'll never miss a delicious moment.